Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If today is the first time you are coming across my video, I want you to click on that subscription button and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop a video like this. So on today's video, I'm going to be showing you the trend line and psychological level strategy that I've been using for a long time, that have been making me profitable. This strategy is a strategy that have been helping me to grow my account conservatively, not aggressively, conservatively. So I'm going to be showing you every single rules and regulation that you should follow to be successful using this strategy. First of all, you guys should know what Trendline is. Trendline is the strategies that people have been using for a long time before the invention of ICT. Trendline have always been like the guide using always knowing the trend of the market. And I will tell you right now that you can actually take advantage of Trendline strategy with the combination of psychological level. Now I use the psychological level as a confluence because you cannot trade Trendline strategy. This Trendline strategy, you cannot trade it alone, so you need confluences. So what I use is I use psychological levels. These psychological levels help me to make informed decision in the forex market. Now before we dive into the chart, before we go into the chart, I want to introduce you to the best broker that I've been using. This is the best broker that I've been using. All my friends, my followers that have been using this broker, and I will recommend this broker to you because it's the best broker. You with just 7,000 naira, you can just deposit and start trading with this broker. Their withdrawal are fast, their deposit is very fast, their spread is very tight, and they are very good, and I will recommend it to you. And what is this broker? This broker, it's HFM, and you guys should know what HFM means, which is Hot Forex Market. It's actually one of the best broker I can ever recommend to anybody in Nigeria and abroad. So I will tell you this, and I'll tell you for fact that HFM is the best broker, is the broker that I've been using for the past years now. So I think I've used this broker for the past 1 year plus now. It's almost getting to, I think it's getting to 2 years now. So I've been using this broker, and I confirm this is the best broker I've ever tested. This is the best broker. Their registration is easy. Everything they have no complications. Everything is just easy. So I will recommend you to use HFM. The link is in my description. Is in the description of this video. Click on the link, register, deposit, and start trading. And you can see very clearly I make use of the trendline strategy a lot, confluence with the psychological level. You should know that trendline strategy is one of the best strategies you can ever think of. Trendline strategy have existed for a long period of time, and many people have been using trendline strategy to cash out. So, but one thing you should know is that you shouldn't use Trendline strategy all alone. I want you to pick up your pen and your book and keep, so that you can be able to record what I'm going to be showing you in this video. If today is the first time you're coming across my video, please, I'll tell you this: don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever a video like this is dropped. So the Trendline strategy that we all talked about is just based on confluences. Now, looking very clearly at this point, I actually took a trade on Euro JPY that a sell from this point here. I took a sell from this point here. Took a sell from this point, as you can see. Took a sell from this point to this point. So I made a nice profit from here. Actually, my target was this point, but it was a haru risk to reward ratio of 1 to 4, but I had to close 1 to 3. So it's all profits. We all do this for profit. We are not trading to show ourselves. So as you can see, this is a skill that you should like. This is knowledge. It's knowledge. Everything in life is all about knowledge. So trading the trendline strategy, first of all, for those of you that have been following me for a very long time, you know that whenever I analyze my chart, I always take analysis from the higher time frame. I make my analysis from the higher time frame, then I make decision from the lower time frame. First of all, it might be from your preference. So some people choose to take the analysis from the monthly, some weekly, some daily. So but I love to take my analysis from the daily time frame, and I always love my chart being simple. I don't like my chart being messy with too much of drawing. So that's why I prefer this strategy a lot, because it makes my chart look professional. So now looking at this, first of all, we go to the daily time frame that I've told you about. Now, what do I normally do in my daily time frame? I mark out levels. and mark out key psychological levels. Now, marking out these key psychological levels, I confluence them with this whole number, which is also a psychological level, because this is exactly how I am able to make my decision in the market. Now, looking at these levels, now you can see how price have been rejecting around this level. So now you ask, where do you think is a more active level here that you can like place your trade from? So you can see these black arrows I marked out. These black arrows indicate those strong level that price have made multiple of reaction to. Like this one, price make reaction to this level more often, and you can see also from here, you can also see also from here how price have been reacting to this point here. So this is exactly how you take decision from the market. Now, looking at this daily time frame, you can see there's a very huge trend line here that connects this point to this point and to this point. It's actually overall bullish, right? Now, after knowing the trend of the market from the daily time frame, you scale down to the 4-hour time frame. Now, from the 4-hour time frame, you make use of what we call trend in trend trading. Now, you knowing that this is you being aware of the trend of the market being bullish, so you have to also um trade according to the bullish trend. Right now, I normally draw trend lines again inside the trend line. It helps me know when this trend is going to end, when the smaller trend is going to end, so that we go in for a nice buy or maybe a sell, a short sell, because it's actually bullish, so I should be going in for more of buys. Right now, you can see how I drew out this trend line, this channel line. The channel line also helps me a very long time for me to know when to counter the trend and when not to counter the trend. So that's the work of channel line. So I normally draw my channel line because it helps me to counter the trend and also know when the trend is going to end, when the up push is going to end, when the retracement is going to end. So this channel line is the best for me. Some persons might just choose to draw just a trend line, but well, I like using channel line because it makes me make more informed decisions. Now, it's actually your choice if you want to be drawing only trend line. But for me, I love drawing this channel line because it helps me most times. You get. So looking at this, you can see how price obeying this trend line a lot, and now price came here. This was the end of this trend, and now price has already created another trend line. So we'll be looking out for buy to the upside, right? Unless price should break this channel line to the downside, or if price should retest and give us a confirmation from the 15 minutes time frame, then we'll be going in for more position for a buy. Now scaling down to the 1 hour time frame. Now you can see how I drew this according to the psychological levels. Now there's a level here I actually make use of. I make more use of the 163,500, 164,500 is based on 500 pips though. That's the trend I like drawing on Euro JPY. But sometimes this whole number, which is 16300, 16400, this whole number, they are also significant because they are the bigger psychological levels. But I see price reacting more to the 500 psychological levels. But you never can tell, the market might just choose to do eight things. So because we are confluencing this with the trend line strategy, we always want price to hit on a psychological level confluence with a trend line. Right now, normally I would have waited for price to get to 162,500 before I take any decision. Right now, the reason why I choose this place is because I see 162,750 as a very nice level, to take decisions from. So that's the reason why I drew out this level. So this level is actually a very strong level here. Price might want to react to a lot of time. So now looking at this, you can see this 16300 and 162,750 and 162,500. So you can see 162,500. There was a retracement here. Price rejected here. Price rejected here. Now price around 16750, which I don't see as a very strong level though. But because of this trend line, it's actually on a trend line. I believe price might want to like retrace from here. Then I might be looking for opportunity to go in at 16300, right? So now this is just how it is. This price might actually come to this level because yesterday price reacted at this point. Price getting to this level might also react to a sell, right? But it's possible if price should break it, then we should be looking out for more buys to the upside. So guys, this is just how simple it is, but you just have to be patient. You can wait for price to get to your entry before taking any decisions. And for the confirmation, I always look out for the M pattern and also look out for the W pattern. I wait for price to always give me this M pattern or a W pattern for me to take any decision or to enter either a buy or a sell. Now going down to the 15 minutes time frame for the trade I took. This is the trade I took. I'm sorry. Let me bring out my arrow so that you can see. This is the trade I took on Euro JPY. I took this trade this morning around, I think around 9 or thereabout. Now why did I take this trade? Actually price wasn't at my preferred psychological level, but I actually took this trade. Why did I take this trade? Because price gets close to this trend line and price gave me an M pattern. Normally I would have not entered into this position, but the more reason why I entered into a position is because price my exponential moving average crossed and price closed below it. So when I saw price close below this level, I knew that it's an opportunity for me to go in for a position. So for that reason, I went in for a position and I targeted my SL around this level, and I was supposed to eat up a 1 to 2, but I targeted a 1 to 4 because I believed and I know that price is gonna get to this point. But even the price shouldn't have gotten to this point, I would have maybe closed in a break even though. So before then, I've already lose a trade on gold. Now I'm going to be taking you to the chart on gold, the trade I took that actually got me busted. Now let's go to gold. Now on gold, these are the reason. Today, I don't know, gold have been very slow today. Today Monday, gold have been like ranging for a long time today, and I think that's the more reason why I hit SL today on gold. Now why did I take gold? I actually took a buy on gold now, but the mistake I did there was that I didn't actually look out for more confirmation. There was no enough confirmation before I go in for the position, right? There was no enough confirmation, but I just go into the position because I believe since the market is trending on gold to the upside, price is going to like respect my decision, right? So now look at it. This was a very strange from this point here, and this was the origin. This is the origin of this bullish trend I just started. Now look very closely at this point. Price hit up at this point, came back, hit up at this point, created a two pivotal point, which I draw out my trend line. Now price got to this point, so I might be I'm supposed to be waiting for price to come back to this same level, then I'll be looking out for buy, right? Okay, now price gets to this point, rejected, and you can remember price also rejected at this point some days back and rejected at this point some days back. Now this is the fourth time price is getting to this level. I should be looking for sell, right? Normally I'm supposed to be looking for sell at this level, but because the market is bullish, I believe since gold is bullish and fundamental tells me that gold might probably still push to the upside, so I thought maybe price might want to shoot here from the London New York session. Price, they're going to be volatility in the market and price going to push higher, but yeah, I was wrong. This is what price do from the 15 minutes time frame. I saw this, yeah, I saw price getting to this point here, and I thought it's going to be a buy. But you never can tell. Price might choose to do anything. Well, I saw a very nice sell setup though, which is price kept coming back to this same point here, to the same high already, and created some kind of a double top here, which I should have gone in for a sell, but I was still convinced. Why? Because of this trend line, more because of this trend line, and price was on a psychological level. I was just thinking price might just shake around, then shoot to the upside, but unfortunately there was too much of consolidation. You can see price finds it difficult to even break above or below this point. Price have been ranging throughout today, so don't know how tomorrow is going to be. But if price should come to this point, break below this point, I'm looking at this level, which is 3,200 for me to buy to the upside. So guys, this is just how simple this trend line strategy is, and this is just how I take decision from the market every single day. So if you enjoy this video and you need more of content like this, I want you to do me a favor by clicking on that subscription button and also turn on your notification bell. Don't forget also to check the description of this video so that to see the link to my broker, the broker I use, which is HFM. They are very good, fast withdrawal, fast deposit, and their spread is very tight. They are very good. I must recommend them. So if you want to make use of my broker, I want you to click on the link in the description of this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.